Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the weekend and week ahead, brought to you exclusively by Flyer Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. And high pressure is going to be building as we go through this weekend. Looks like there will be some showers around, particularly across northern and eastern areas, but overall, you know, it's not a bad flying weekend. There are going to be some decent flying windows out there to be found. Now, there are subtle changes that take place in the weekend forecast. So, if you're not receiving my updates on a Friday when I send out the updated weekend forecast email, send a blank email to the address you see there on the screen, aviationweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net, and I'll add you onto that free email list. Don't worry, your email address stays here, it doesn't go anywhere at all. It's just so that I can give you the very latest forecast. Now, big news, because I've just announced the date of my next aviation weather school. Now, this is going to be a face-to-face weather school. It's classroom based, so for those of you who've been waiting to get back in the classroom with other pilots and do weather school, this is your chance. It's going to be held on Saturday the 25th of June between 10 AM and 4 PM, and it's going to be held here at Weather School headquarters in Wombourne. We're about 3 miles east of Halfpenny Green Airfield. So if you want to come along, get your place booked now. As usual, places are very restricted on these classroom-based courses. So if you want to come along, get in there now. As I say, just announced this date of Saturday the 25th of June. It would be super to see you there, and it's lectured entirely by me, so you get your chance to grill me, and I'll build your confidence in making your own forecasts and flying weather, and so that you know that you can spot weather windows up to 5 days in advance, and build your safety as well, so you know that if you're going to take off from an airfield, you can get back safely without any problems at all. So that's Saturday 25th of June, classroom based aviation weather school part 1. It is super to get back in the classroom and see you all again. So weatherschool.co.uk, that's the place to go and book your place. Now, if you just scroll on down here, you'll see on the right hand side it says there aviation weather part 1 classroom based. Just click on book securely by card or PayPal and you can book your place now. For more information, aviation is your link, and just go down to aviation weather school part 1 classroom based course, click on that, and you'll find all the information that you need there, and it'll be super to see you there. Okay then, on with the forecast. This is how today shapes up. We've got little areas of low pressures crossing across northern England at the moment. Fronts trailing back from that across Ireland, northern Wales as well. I think this leads to non-VFR conditions through this afternoon in these areas, so it will be improving. Now, we've got showers blowing into western Scotland, pretty windy here as well, but eastern areas looking okay, just a bit breezy, and certainly central and southern England, apart from the wind, are looking pretty decent as well. For Friday, high pressure building in. There's that high I was telling you about. In it comes, building across the country. This weak front just getting into northern parts of Scotland, bringing some showery rain here, but for most it is looking as if it's going to be a flyable day. Bases around 4,000 feet, tops at about 9,000 feet, although along the line of this front, probably going into marginal conditions here. Bases of around 2,000 feet and the tops at around 5,000 feet. Into Saturday, and amongst plenty of other flyings taking place this weekend, it's the Glenforsa 50th anniversary flying on Saturday and Sunday. And for Saturday, actually, with high pressure close by, it looks pretty good. I think there will be some cloud around southern Ireland, southwestern parts of England, and there's going to be a little bit of cloud just drifting down these western coasts of Scotland, including across Glenforsa, but generally it looks as if it is going to be flyable conditions. Base is probably around 2,000 feet here, and the top's getting up at about 5,000 feet, but that base is going to be rising as the cloud breaks. Probably marginal here and there across Southern Ireland, but I've got to be honest, I think most areas are going to be into generally flyable conditions. 4,000 foot bases again, 8,000 foot tops. Just watch for 1 or 2 showers across the far northeast of Scotland. Just light winds as well, generally coming in from a northerly direction. For most of us, probably no more than about 10 knots. On to Sunday, the high pressure drifting off towards the west of Scotland. More of a north to northwesterly flow on Sunday. I do think what this does is it brings more cloud across northern and eastern parts of the country. It's still generally flyable, but I think bits and pieces of rain that you're going to need to watch out for that just turns it into marginal conditions at times. Typical bases probably around 3,000 to 4,000 feet, but down to 2,000 feet at times in rain and tops at about 6,000 feet overall. But just keep a very careful eye on that forecast for Sunday. Further west, it's looking generally flyable. Here we've got bases of around 3,000 to 5,000 feet and the tops of around 8,000 feet. But again, just keep a very careful eye on that forecast. And then into next week, Monday sees the possibility of some more persistent rain getting into northern parts of Scotland, running down these eastern parts of England. For northern Scotland, I think here non-VFR bases about 1,000 to 2,000 feet, tops at about 6,000 feet. Elsewhere, generally it's flyable, but it goes marginal as well as those bands of rain just drift southwards. 1,000 to 3,000 foot bases, tops at about 6,000 to 8,000 feet. Further west, looking okay, generally flyable, fair amount of cloud around, and the bases of around 3,000 feet with the tops of around 7,000 feet. Quite a messy pattern actually overall, this one. And then into Tuesday, remnants of that rain still affecting eastern parts of Scotland and northeast of England. I'm going to say non to marginal here because of that rain. Again, 1,000 to 3,000 foot bases, tops at about 7,000 feet. But further west, looking generally flyable with a basis of around 3,000 feet and the tops at about 8,000 feet. And then getting on to Wednesday, more showers around on Wednesday, as you can see there, as this northeasterly flow really kicks in. Pressure generally being low. I think I'm going to say it's flyable to marginal as those showers develop. Quite a bit of cloud, bases of 2,000 to 4,000 feet, tops at about 10,000 to 12,000 feet. So yeah, a little bit of a deterioration to the middle part of next week. But as I say, for this weekend, just keep a careful eye on the forecast. There will be subtle differences over quite small geographical distances on both Saturday and Sunday. So watch that one pretty carefully if you can. Now, I'll be back live with the Flyer team at 7:30 tonight and look forward to seeing you there. But don't forget, if you want to come along to Aviation Weather School Part 1, classroom based, face to face with me, this is your chance. Get booked on that course on Saturday the 25th of June between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining and bye for now.